morning, guys. Happy Thursday. I'm becoming human so I can start talking to the camera. It's very early. We had a torrential dumping of rain last night. And so it's very moist out. And this morning I had a bit of a sunscreen fail. This is the Eucerin Sensitive Protect SPF 50. I really wanted to like this. This is a European, sold in the European market, not here in the United States. So you have to get it on Amazon UK. It's a European chemical sunscreen with bimetrizinol in it. So that's the filter that we don't have here. That allows for good, stable, broad spectrum coverage alongside the other filters that this has, which include avobenzone that we have here in the States, as well as, I think, homosalate may be in here for UVB. Anyways, I was really optimistic about this, but did you guys see it was like peeling up off of my face? Oh, it was terrible. So yeah, I'm bummed that this was not working out. Just on first, this is a first impression with this. I've never used it before. So that's a bummer, but yeah, I had high hopes of, this morning I woke up really early because I have really been getting into trying to be more active on my Instagram feed. I'm not very good with photography, and I have no background in that whatsoever. And I love Instagram and I like sharing with you guys on there. So I've been trying to improve the quality of my Instagram feed, and I like sharing different sunscreens on there and how my face looks, and I like getting it in some sort of natural lighting to, get a more accurate reflection of how it looks. Now I'm kind of in the shadows here, but anyways. But speaking of hobbies, today's sponsor is Skillshare, and it's something that I've been using to improve my skills on social media, and in terms of taking photos with my camera as well as my phone and video editing. It's really been a helpful service for me. If you're not familiar, Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. Premium membership gives you unlimited access, so you can join the classes and communities that are just right for you. It's nice, no matter what. If you are attempting to fuel your curiosity, spark creativity, or even launch a career, Skillshare is the perfect place to keep your learning thriving and going. The other thing I like about Skillshare is it's super affordable. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. And I'm really excited because you can join more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare online, and the first 500 of my subscribers to use the link in the description box will get a 2-month free trial. So you definitely want to take advantage of it. So thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this segment of today's video. But with that, getting back to the Eucerin, I really wanted to like this, and I put it on a dry face this morning. Lately, I've been putting on my sunscreen. I've been putting on Pep Up in the morning just for a little bit of added hydration in the skin, and then applying my sunscreen. But this morning I decided to skip that just for the first impression of this, in case for whatever reason it didn't set up well with that, and it still did that horrible pilling thing. It was really, really unfortunate. I will say this, maybe I should have washed my face this morning, solely because last night I did the Benton Centella mask. I really am enjoying those Benton Centella masks you guys recommended. So I did one last night, and I suppose perhaps the added hydration that I had from that maybe just didn't go well with this particular sunscreen, but I've had no issue with other sunscreens after doing that, so I'm not sure. I will give it another try before determining if it's a no-go, but I was really optimistic about this. Not only does it have the great filters that aren't approved here in the States, but it's fragrance-free. It doesn't have an off-putting odor. It's not an oily texture, or it doesn't feel greasy. Actually, it feels a little bit, in retrospect, it feels a little bit like a little balmy, a little almost like an ointment. but it has a very good spread in that you put a small amount on and you're able to get a good layer without having to heap on more to cover a certain surface area. So I like that about it. But that pilling is unacceptable. I mean, it's worse than CeraVe AM. And so I'm gonna keep trying it a few more times before saying for sure if it's a bad one. But I also have their, they have a liquid version, the Sun Fluid Mattifying. So I'm gonna try that. Maybe I'll try it later today when I go run errands for you guys, so you can see it. But yeah, that's a disappoint for me. We'll see. But these liquid ones, liquid sunscreens like this that have a little ball in, you have to shake, they are usually, you know, they tend to dry matte. They are usually what you want to gravitate towards if you are somebody who's looking for something that is good for either oily skin or good for going with your makeup. Well, hey guys, what's up? It's the end of the day. I'm headed out to run errands. And I meant to tell you guys this morning, I don't know if I got it in when I was talking to you guys. I can't remember what I said. But I did, after I bailed on that Eucerin sun cream, when it was pilling, I went ahead and defaulted to the Dermatology SPF 45 combination sunscreen. And that has been fantastic, you guys. I've really been loving that. Feels great going on. Still has that pool float smell. I cannot explain it. The Eucerin one, by the way, had no odor. I was impressed with the non-odor. You know, sometimes fragrance-free, you're like, oh, yep, that's why they add fragrance. It smells a little weird. I kind of like it, but, yeah, no odor to the Eucerin one, but, yeah, so I did reapply. I put on the Dermatology one. That's what I'm currently wearing, and I reapplied with that. I haven't tried the Eucerin mattifying liquid. I wanted to save it for you guys for when I get to my destination. But this morning I did a Blogilates video that I have not done. I think I haven't done it since I lived in the other apartment. This one particular video, I forget what it's called. It's like insane da 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 da. It's got some, or killer blah 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 blah. I don't know. Workout routine of death. OMG, it is brutal. No matter how many times I do that video, I always find that I'm tempted to put my leg down. It's very, very tough. So I did that this morning. Oh, speaking of gym and exercise, not gym, but speaking of working out, you guys, 2 thumbs up to your comments. I believe they are responsible for a wonderful change in the universe, if you will. My apartment gym, you guys know I work out there, and I film my workout routine video in that gym, and I got so many comments of people who are appalled, I agree, that there was a Coke machine in the gym. Now, to give you a little backstory, I believe the rationale for the Coke machine being in the gym is that directly outside of the gym there is a pool and barbecue grills and tables, stuff for people to sit out and eat outside by the pool. And they have the Coke machine there to generate revenue, and they can't keep it outside. There's not enough space, and I don't think it can go outside safely. So they keep it in the gym. So that, and people will come in from the pool and get drinks and go outside. That being said, regardless, my MO in life is against Coke, soda. The soda is, not a good thing. But anyways, so many people commented in that video that they were appalled that there was a soda machine in my gym. Well, when I went there on Monday, since Monday, it mysteriously disappeared. And I would like to think my video and your comments are responsible. Looking out for the health of Houstonians. Or at least in my apartment complex. But that's a great change. That is a great change. I'm guessing, more than likely, they never watched my video. They have no clue about my comments, and it just wasn't earning any revenue. And if that's the case, that's great. People aren't buying soda. Fantastic. Fantastic. Either way, it's a win. Either way, it's a win. And the bad thing about that soda machine was they didn't even have diet soda. Not that diet soda's better, but they didn't even have diet soda. They didn't even have water. You know, sometimes soda machines have bottled water. They didn't even have water. There's a water dispenser in there with a jug of you know, filtered water, or, you know, water that they ship in a jug. What is that called? Filtered spring? I don't know. Non-tap water? There you go. Yeah, so they had that, but in the actual machine, it was just like Mountain Dew. I mean, who wants to drink a Mountain Dew at the gym? I mean, I guess some people like to have caffeine before they work out, but that seems like take one step forward at the gym and take 10 steps back with a Mountain Dew. Not even diet Mountain Dew. Not that diet's better, but my goodness. Yeah, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, full strength Coke, full strength. So yeah, glad that thing is gone. I hope they don't bring it back. I hope they don't bring it back. But I would like to think my video is responsible for that. I just got here to, I haven't been to H-E-B in a long time. I don't like to shop in this H-E-B near me because it's always super crowded. But anyways, let's try out the Eucerin Sun Protect. All right, first judgment, the dispenser is not a nice pointy tip, which I like for liquids. Not too bad. This one and the one I put on this morning, they both have alcohol in them, by the way. I know that some of you don't get along well with that. It's not a problem in sunscreens, but it tends to, it can cause irritation and stinging and be a little drying. But this has a really good spread, as do most liquids. I'm not getting that pilling that I got with the other one. I don't want to speak prematurely, but this one seems a little better. I don't know what was up with that. That's bizarre. Is this one water resistant? Don't give me a lot of information on this bottle, Eucerin. This one's a little more greasy looking though, or feels. But it does blend on nicely. I think this one has the same filters too. Yeah, it feels a little too greasy. So, you know, while matte is gonna be desirable for people who have oily skin, this one is not really matte. Here, let's get you in some better lighting so you guys can see. It's pretty greasy, pretty shiny. Yeah, it's pretty greasy, pretty shiny. I don't know. It doesn't do that pilling thing that the other one did, as of yet. As of yet. See, I've still got some on my neck from this morning. Can you see the pill? So H-E-B always has the best selection in their bulk bin. And they have these turmeric peanuts. That sounds really good. Like it would totally stay in your mouth. But I bet you could do something similar just with plain nuts and the 4 Siggy turmeric latte mix. I bet that'd be good. But those would be good. They also have turmeric almonds. Alright, so going through the frozen rice cauliflower like usual, I got another bag of 4 1-pound bags. Of course, fresh and quick spinach, and I realized I never had black pepper, so I went and stocked up on the fresh peppercorns with a little cracker. So that is good. It helps, by the way, if you consume turmeric, to consume it with black pepper because it makes it more bioavailable, or makes it bioavailable, basically. And then look what I saw. I originally passed this by thinking it was going to be laden with sugar, but then I saw it was unsweetened. This is Mooala. How cute is that? Unsweetened coconut oat milk. I thought this looked pretty good. It has 0 grams of sugar and 50 calories and 3 grams of carbohydrates, and 3.5 grams of fat. So it seemed pretty good. It doesn't have a lot of strange stuff added to it. So we'll give it a whirl, see how it tastes. I also got 2 white onions. I'm loving these broccoli pearls. So I got another bag of those. Stocked up on radishes. These have been a staple for me in the air fryer, as well as the chayote squash. And then, look how cool these are. Doesn't this look like something you would have played with as a child? These are sunchokes. I've had these on the Whole Foods salad bar before and really enjoyed them, and I've had them in restaurants. I have no idea how to prepare them though, so I decided to explore them this week and get them. I've really been, lately, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've been exploring different roots and produce items from around the world. Speaking of which, a newfound love of mine are these passion fruits. And I keep seeing YouTubers in Hawaii in particular, or Australia, take these and squeeze them over watermelon. I think that sounds so good. They squeeze it over watermelon or papaya. I got ahead of cabbage as per usual. They've been low on Savoy, so I've just been defaulting to the tightly wound green. Now, you all know I have been enjoying the no salt added French cut green beans in the can. I know cans. And I've always passed by the canned chopped greens because I assumed they had a ton of salt. Well, I took it upon myself to actually look at the label, and they don't have any added salt whatsoever, so they're very low sodium. So I went ahead and got them. I love greens, and they have fresh greens like turnip greens, mustard greens, collard greens at Kroger from time to time, but they don't always look fantastic. And in a pinch, these are actually pretty good, at least canned greens that I've had before. Especially with, I have some spicy mustard. It's gonna be good on top of this with some, with some beans or something. That would be a good dinner. And I got another box of these Folger decafs that I have in the evening, late afternoon, evening when I'm craving coffee, but I'm cut off from caffeine. And someone mentioned that the Cafe Bustelo has decaf instant sticks that are really good. They don't have those at Kroger though. I looked today and they didn't care. They don't have them, but thanks for letting me know. I will look out for those. And then I got some Mentos Pure Fresh with green tea extract, chewing gum, sugar-free, in mint flavor. So this looks pretty good. And yeah, that's everything I got. So yeah, I'm back. I didn't end up getting any thing at H-E-B, except I did get, they had these Aveeno Radiance Boosting Hand Masks. They're basically little gloves that you put on, and they have soybean protein and oat kernel flour. I thought they'd be fun to do. They also have foot masks. I have one of the foot masks. I haven't tried it yet, but maybe that'll be something fun to try and share with you guys. But here in natural lighting, you can see that matte sunscreen. Here, let's come over here in the corner. It might be a little better. I have a lot of trees around casting shadows. It actually kind of has a little bit of a cast to it almost. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just, I put it on like almost 2 hours ago, close to 2 hours ago, so it's about time to reapply. It stayed on pretty well, but it still feels like when I touch my face, it feels like I have a thin layer of Aquaphor on my face. So it's a little sticky, in other words. Aquaphor and Vaseline usually soak in much better, but yeah. I don't know, it was kind of a disappoint. The cream and the mattifying fluid, or liquid, whatever it was. I'll list them down below. Comment below, those of you in, you guys in the UK get that one? Comment below. I'd be interested to know, but yeah, a bit of a disappoint. So Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I'm going to conclude it here. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.